All operators to the floor, cameras
Coming
up.
out in 3, 2.
Team Max, congratulations. You are all safe from elimination. Now, get thee to a nunnery.
I'm glad that I'm safe. You know, I'm happy that I'm still here. I felt like I was stronger than safe, though.
I won the challenge. It feels so good. It's cool. It feels grand.
Rue sends me back to the safe zone, and I am exuberant. I cannot believe it. I was convinced that I was going to be lip syncing, and I'm thinking to myself, thank God.
All right. Come on, Team Max. Let's sit down.
Oh. Ooh, come on, safety.
This one is water.
Safety first.
I'm gonna sit on the couch because I usually don't.
Let's do a cheers to our team leader who carried us through. Yay, Max.
Click, click, click.
Max has been so quiet in this competition, and Max was really quiet when I went to school with him, and being team leader just like brought him out.
Max, you impressed the crap out of me. Everything is so well thought out.
That'll make me smile.
Have we not all been thinking since the beginning? Max is amazing.
No, I have not. No, I'm gonna be honest. She walked around the corner that first day, and I was like, who is this person? She looks like the Queen of England. I did not expect you to deliver what you've been delivering. And I have to say, Miss Max, I was a little skeptical going into this. I was like, we're the big theater team, and they're gonna be expecting us to fail.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
or
I
not
was
expecting us
worried.
to fail, but expecting us to so over-deliver that I was worried. But you did a good job, girl.
I had
I'm
all the
proud of
confidence
you.
in the world, Max.
Can I say one thing? I picked people from my team very strategically, like very strategically. You know, it was between you and Violet.
Right.
And I knew that you have a more positive attitude and you have more, you're going to let yourself have more room to grow than Violet would have. And
Well,
that's
can we
definitely
talk
why I
about
wanted
the
to
fact
choose
that
you.
Violet has been picked last twice, and she was the winner and pretty much first runner-up the first 2 challenges.
Right, so she's bringing strength somewhere, but
She
the
has-
teams aren't interested.
Because she comes across as a total bitch.
Violet has a mouth. That bitch needs just a moment of I'm not all that.
You have to be a professional. And that means dealing with anybody and everybody and every situation that comes your way. And not complaining about and questioning every single decision that is made that you don't make.
I didn't think she looked gorgeous on the runway.
Oh,
I love
it.
that. That's very much my aesthetic. I
vintage
love
gown,
that 50s
I like the vintage
thing.
gown, but it was like pulling here and you could see the...
I didn't give her the once over because I'm not judging. I just went, oh, you look
That
pretty.
beard, the hair curled under with the hair.
Her face and hair,
Besides
gorgeous.
the beard, I
Yeah.
thought she looked beautiful. I was like, this is kind of the most pretty you've looked to me.
She looked beautiful in the challenge as well. But is that all that she is gorgeous?
I think Violet has talent, but that negative energy is not gonna avail her success. And I think she thinks she's better than she is.
Well, according to their team, that was a really flattering cut of what Jasmine did. Because I heard that she was really having a hard time with her lines.
Girl, Jasmine's already packed up her
She's packed her whole frickin' station. She is
and
out the door.
She's packed her station. She said her goodbye.
That is why things aren't going well for her, because she has that attitude.
Well, she proved in the first
fuck,
episode that she
bye.
can't sew. And now she just proved that she has trouble with acting. It's like, you know coming into this, they're gonna test you on those things.
Everybody else went out of their way to make sure that their bearded look looked really, really good.
Right.
And she just kind of smudged some black on her chin.
She did tell me that if she is going to be lip syncing against Kennedy, she's just gonna stand there and not lip sync. And honestly,
No, she can't do that. She
That-
can't do that.
pissed me off more than anything else. After auditioning for this show for 7 years, for somebody to be here and be like, pack my stuff, I'm going home. There are people out there watching this show who would
Yes,
die to be
there are
on this, and you're
thousands
just
of
gonna
queens.
give up like that?
Yeah. Unprofessional.
This is a defense mechanism.
Yep.
She's trying to cover her ass right now. So if she goes home, she can go home and not be embarrassed. She'll be like, oh, bitch, I didn't even want to be on the show anyway. I'm just gonna go.
Yes, yes.
It's disrespectful.
That's the
though.
good.
But, girl, if that's how you feel, then get your get the out.
Exactly.
She packed her bags before she had to lip sync. How many people audition every year? Kasha Davis auditioned 86 times. She's been auditioning since 1930. Jasmine gets here and just quits right away. It's sad.
It sounds like my girl Pearl's on the bottom, and from the flip side of the coin,
Pearlie
Pearl
wants
really
to be here.
it.
Pearl wants to be here.
Even though she'd never
Do you
admit
think
it.
she's going to be in the bottle? She's
I
just
think the
so
judges are going to see
sickening.
the Pearl has a lot more up her sleeve going forward.
Yeah, I think she's
That's
sickening.
why I want the bitch to go home.
She's a killer. She's a killer.
I don't want wrinkles and I don't want my beard to fall
Girl,
off.
how about these beards?
Right?
This is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever had
I
on
haven't
in drag.
had a beard since middle school, and her name was Tracy.
Those of you that have the beards on, you know, it's like sticky feeling underneath. That's what it feels like to stick your chin in a vagina if you haven't done it.
I can't.
Girl, I tried it.
I was
tried
married
it.
for years. That's what it's like.
That is so gross.
I'm telling you. I'm just trying to tell you the truth.
I'm saying this, and I don't mean it as a read, but it's probably gonna come off as that.
Yes.
I don't think you've ever looked prettier.
Really? Yeah.
You look
It's a lot
beautiful.
softer. Thank you. No, everything's
Your
softer
eyes
up
and
here.
everything is
Well, I wanted to show
gorgeous.
them that I love being funny and cartoony,
Yes.
but this is pretty. This is kind of elegant.
It is very beautiful.
With my bearded challenge, I definitely gave them a spark in their head that I'm not going to always come out there with a clown nose on. You know, I can do really pretty.
What is going to happen next?
Right, I wonder what's
Carnage.
going on.
I'm
Some carnage
nervous.
out there.
I want to see what they're saying about these
I
girls.
hope nobody killed each
Let's
other.
get real here. What do we think's coming through these doors?
A hot
don't
mess, and
know.
I don't want to be around it. I'm gonna sit back here.
No,
Let them.
I think
Today's the day. This
Girl,
girl,
I think Miss Jasmine is about to come back here and go ham.
she is
Girl,
going to
I think
go
she's gonna come
off.
back here and go ham.
I think we've heard enough. While you untuck backstage, the judges and I will deliberate.
Break on the main stage. All cameras repo for deliberation.
I'm cleaning this stuff up before we start throwing it at each
Thanks,
other.
Mom.
Let's go on and clear the space. Oh, this is nice and warm. I got a warm tush.
That's a better.
Come on.
Oh,
warm tush.
No more of that.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham.
Does anyone have an Adderall?
Or a gun.
How we doing, ladies?
You look so sickening, Miss Abraham.
I know, I
Abraham
do
is
enjoy
giving.
it.
I live for that.
So how was the main stage?
The bottom line is our production fell through. It did not go well at all. And I know for a fact that Ru and Michelle felt like it was all my fault. And one thing that I can't agree with was honestly with Violet.
I specifically remember turning to Kennedy and saying, should we run it as a group? And she shot me down and said, no. And I think that was the root of our problem.
I felt that it was important for us to learn our lines, because if we learn our lines, then we can take direction. Everybody had their time to learn their lines. That was my whole point of saying, no, let's not work together, because we ran the lines a few times.
But we're a team.
I understand that. I respect each and every one of my team members. I mean, I felt like that if there was such a problem outside of Violet asking me were we gonna run it together, I feel like y'all would have said that there was a problem. You know, we all in this business, y'all are grown, y'all know what the task is at hand is, and I just depended on my team to pull through.
There's no way that you can't say that running it together over and over and over again, more than 2 or 3 times like we did, wouldn't have been a good idea. There's no way you
I
can
didn't
say
say it wasn't. I didn't say it wasn't going to be. It wasn't
know,
a
but
good
that's what you're
idea.
saying. It's
What I'm
just-
saying is, I made the call to do
I know,
something else.
you're defending it, and we're trying to say that that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, duh. Well, I see that now.
Now,
It doesn't make any sense to work alone on a team. That makes no sense. To work alone on a team is like the opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. We were put in groups to work together as a team. So to have us go off separately and work alone makes absolutely no sense, and that's what was going through my mind at the time.
Okay, well then, like you so quick to say stuff, then I would have expected you to say it again and tell me, you know what, I really think that we need to do this.
Girl, you were shutting me down the whole day.
No, I did not. You asked me once and I said no.
I was asking you about costumes, everything. You were like, no, you need to focus on your lines, girl. Learn your
No, I
lines.
didn't, baby, no, take that back because when you came,
I was there, boo.
You the one who said that you didn't want to wear your red skirt, and I said, no, leave that on.
I was asking you if we had the red skirts.
No, ma'am.
Girl, you were shooting me down
When I
all
came
day.
to you and you had the skirt on,
The bottom
you
line
said,
is that you were
said, like I said, you said, do I just want to take this skirt? No, you leave the skirt on. It's a part of the script. You the one who didn't want to wear the skirt. That's the only time I corrected you.
The skirt has nothing to do with why we're in the bottom.
No,
that is totally irrelevant.
No, I'm correcting what you said before. I felt like if you had your time to learn your lines and you got your lines, then once we got to the stage and got direction, it will flow.
When Kennedy said, you know, practice your lines, practicing our lines is knowing what the other person before us is saying so that we could just jump in and know what we have to say, which is what us up. Because nobody knew when they had to start, including myself. There were sometimes I didn't know when I had to start.
I know when I'm learning a script, I always learn who is what the person before me says, and I knew my cue was pig, because she says pig and the pig in a wig. I knew that was my time to say double double. Nevertheless, it was a judgment call on my end, so it's no tea. And I don't hold grudges. You don't really care for me anyway. And the
That's not the case.
I'm just saying, it's not. We can still be girlfriends after, but we never really was girlfriends from the beginning. It's all about. It's about the game. And if you don't play the game well, then you have to lip sync. So that's what it's about.
I agree completely.
Do you think
That's
they're lip
what it's all
syncing?
about. Yeah, of course.
Did they say you were definitely lip syncing? Did they say that yet?
No, they don't say
but
that.
I know I am because it falls on the leader. Was I the worst? Hell no, I wasn't. But the principle and the fact of the matter is I was the leader.
I don't think Kennedy should go up and lip sync for her life because how all of us played out, that was all on our own grown asses. And none of us was perfect. And that's why who I feel is the weakest one, it was me. I know my flaws and I can stand up to it. And like when they said about my mustache, I don't give a what nobody put on their face. I'm not putting that glue on my face. If they don't like it, that's fine. I had this face for 37 years. I know this body better than nobody besides the man upstairs. And I'm not putting nothing on my face that I feel may harm me later on down the road. If I win $100,000, you mean to tell me I gotta go spend $100,000 to get my skin back the way it was? Sorry, it's not happening. And that's all I gotta say.
Like, suck it up. Like, I don't wanna hear your sob story. Quit making excuses and being like, I don't do this, I don't do that.
Now, if Jasmine's not up there lip syncing for her life, I will throw the biggest hissy fit on Drag Race history. So I hope you have cameras ready for that.
There's gonna be a challenge for every one of us where we rise and the other one we fall. You know?
Girl, out of all the bull you've been saying this whole trip, that makes sense. It's a joke.
I was gonna say, girl, I can't read you.
It's a joke. It's a joke, girl. It is just a joke. No, let me clear it up because
girl, I'm not the one, bitch. I'm kidding.
No, it's just that everybody know, girl. Every time you start talking, I go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I never knew that. I'm the last to know, girl. You should have said it to my face. Up until this moment, everybody else knew. You just put your goddamn foot in your mouth.
Okay, but that's where the joke came from, girl.
It was no
I'm
the last one to know about this joke.
She thinks everything you say is bull.
No,
I guess we're on two different spiritual
I do not
planes,
think
girl.
everything she says is bull. My problem, since you brought it up, Miss Violet, my problem with Miss Fame is Miss Fame have a tendency to overtalk.
You overtalk every time we're in this room.
That's
You
not
go,
true.
go, go,
That
go,
is
go.
not
You
true.
were sitting here for the past 20 minutes talking the whole goddamn time.
You hoes sitting here quiet and making it seem like I'm the only one.
No, we all have,
no,
I've said it too, girl.
Thank you.
You do like to tell us all about how wonderful you are.
Fame, you talk a lot.
Shit, I'm the only
You
one.
talk a lot. I totally agree. But I would never tell you to not talk.
Yeah.
She didn't tell her.
I would never tell you that you talk too much. I would never tell you to shut up.
For her not to talk.
Violet, you want a spoon so you can stir this,
Right,
baby?
because she is stirring it. Ain't nobody said for you not to talk.
You're gonna have to love me no matter what, girl, because I'm gonna have to love you no matter what.
I love you for real.
She has a brand.
And if you're lucky, girl, I'm gonna have you as a client.
That's fine, honey. Please put me on the client list, please.
But we can all agree we're all ready to tear these beards off right
Thank you,
Jesus
Pearl.
Christ.
It's like literally on its last leg.
There's glue. Do you want glue?
Do you have spirit gum? Bitch, can I get on your list real quick so I can get this mustache touched up?
Who thriving?
I got this dress on, girl, so I didn't tuck or nothing.
Bitch, my gaff is wearing me.
Is it throbbing, girl?
Bitch, what is going like?
Can you feel your heart beat in your cooch?
Yes, ma'am, honey.
Yes, ma'am.
5-minute warning to head back to main stage. 5-minute warning. Thank you.
He is so cute. He is my
Isn't he
type, that
adorable?
little nerdy type. I love that.
He's so adorable.
I mean, it's gonna be so terrible if both of you girls have to lip sync.
No, it won't. Because if I had to lip sync against her, I'm not moving my mouth. And I may not move my mouth when I go up there.
You know, both you girls have been so close to me. I really don't want to see either of you go.
At this point, like I had said before, I miss my nephew more than anything.
Yeah, girl, but just think about how far you can get and you know, do for your nephew. I mean, don't give up right now. You can't.
I'm ready to go home and see my nephew. And if it's my time to go home, all I can say is, hey, I made it on the show. I had a wonderful time, and I won't look back. I just move forward.
LB was like, she was like, your dress is so pretty, but all of this is just so ugly.
Who said that?
Mel B.
That's a heavy one.
Yeah, I was like, I expected Mel B to be like really sweet and nice, but she was like really harsh.
She
and,
came
like,
ready to read.
Yeah, girl, she was ready. She had the glasses. She was real stern and very severe.
She's like, welcome to Reading Rainbow.
Bitch, and she looked severe too.
She looked good.
Slick back. She
I like her hair.
Very
I'm really worried for Jasmine. That's my sister, you know. We have a bond and stuff, but if I have to lip sync, it's not time for me to go home.
Okay, ladies, ready to head to main stage? Everybody wants to follow me?
Here we go.
Should we say pigs in space?
Welcome back, ladies. Jasmine Masters. Kennedy, my dear, you are up for elimination. The time has come for you to lip sync for your life. Kennedy Davenport, Shantae, you stay. Jasmine girl, you are a prima donna and a true diva. I know that's right, and you best to believe her. Now, sashay away. My queens, this week you've suffered the tit slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. Remember, you can't love yourself. How in hell you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here? Amen. Now, if music be the food of love, play on!
My goal was to make it on the show since I tried out so many years. If anything, I want to apologize to Ru. I know she probably expected more from me, like I expected from myself, but I didn't deliver. If it had been another girl that sent me home, I'd have been pissed off about it. But knowing that I lost to my sister, Kennedy, I'm fine with it. I'm definitely going to miss the rest of these bitches, and I'm sad to say that I'm done. Now I'm looking forward to seeing my family as soon as I get out of here.
So you're all packed already. What is that about? Why did you pack yourself?
I just knew with the challenge with the acting situation, I just felt so defeated, I want to say, I think. And I just felt like it was just time for me to go after that. And I really honestly felt like Ru was gonna come in that day and be like, girl, look, this is gonna be the first time in history that we're gonna ever ask anyone not to lip sync for their life, but just pack up and go home. I was just like, you know, I'm packing this stuff up. I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna get it on out the way, take care of this early, and be ready to get sent home. I think that's it. So this was one dream that I had, and I'm just moving on to the next. Whatever the universe has in store for me, Jasmine Masters is ready for it. Bye-bye. See you soon. Season 7 rock.
Drag Race, Monday nights on Logo. See you next Tuesday.